Broadcasting live from the Vegas Video Network studios, just steps from the Las Vegas Strip, it's time to release the Junkyard Dog. It's time for Trash Talking with Legends.
Welcome back. Trash Talking with Legends. I'm the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, of course, the host, and I'm alongside my co-host, Joshua Williams. We're on the Vegas Video Network. Shout out.
Where else we at?
Champions Basketball Network.
Basketball Network.
Come on, man. We're moving up.
That's right.
We're doing it big.
Getting over to the east side in Deluxe Department.
I like it.
But, I mean, let's talk about these playoffs. You know, let's get into the playoffs. I know we did our finals picks a few months back. You know, with the way the playoffs have been so crazy this year, let's update our picks a little bit with another edition of High Five.
High five it. Today's High Five segment is brought to you by our friends at Regenix. The future of orthopedic medicine is here now. Be sure to call Regenix for all of your orthopedic needs at 1-800-281-3757 and use your Trash Talking 25% discount code ESP-25. That's ESP-25. And Josh, you know, after this weekend, I need to call Regenix back.
We both need to call Regenix.
Call the ambulance. We made it to the Final Four, though. Shout out to Ultimate Hoops. That Ultimate Hoops Challenge was going down this weekend up in Green Valley, Lifetime Fitness. A lot of NBDL, a lot of pro players, overseas guys. We were going head-to-head, man. I had a Vietnam flashback.
I held my own. You know, I think I averaged about 1.2 rebounds a game.
Don't tell them your stats.
It was beautiful. I mean, hey, look here. It was all right. I stand.
Don't tell them your stats.
I stand behind my stats, all right? I was leading the team in bench production.
It was a nightmare, so let's go into our NBA nightmare matchups.
Okay, all right. Let's go into them. Well, let's talk about first. Let's talk about our exciting picks. So my exciting pick for this year's finals would be the Rockets versus Atlanta.
That's your exciting pick.
Exciting
okay,
pick.
all right. Explain to me. Explain to the people.
It's simple. You know, everyone's been cheering for Golden State, you know, this year, and I feel like it might be too soon. It might be too soon for them right now. Houston has, you know, where James Harden has his second chance at a finals. Dwight Howard has his second chance at a finals. Trevor Ariza gets to be a bigger part of a finals because, you know, when he won with the Lakers, he was still a younger guy. He was still a bench guy.
He's got a ring.
He has a ring. But
he was my rookie in New York.
Yeah, he was.
Shout out to Trev, Ariza brother.
Threeza. But you know,
who's your worst pick? Your worst pick?
My worst pick has to be Golden State Atlanta. Golden State Atlanta. I mean, even though they're the two number one seeds, you know, and you know they're supposed to get there. I don't think
that style versus substance?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got Golden State style with Steph killing people.
Splash Brothers.
And versus Atlanta, you know, San Antonio's clone, but without Tim Duncan. So I'm just saying.
We know in Golden State they got full clips.
Yeah, and they're gonna shoot every bullet. Every bullet is getting let go.
Splash Brothers letting them go. Okay.
Well, who's your?
I'm going to go with my exciting pick is going to be Cleveland versus the Rockets.
Okay. All right.
Cavs versus, you know, Houston. Okay. We're going the King versus Superman. And if we go back to the All-Star weekend when Dwight Howard was winning all the slam dunk contests.
Yeah.
And LeBron stood up and said, next year I'm gonna
enter my name into the dunk contest and didn't show up.
Thanks. You know,
he
LeBron
stole my man's thunder.
You stole Dwight's thunder on that.
Let him know.
So that's my exciting pick because that's must see TV. Plus, you got to fear the beard.
Yep.
All right.
Always
you got Kyrie Irving backing up the bus. That's exciting. This is highlight for days.
Kyrie's got to make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
You know?
So. Outside of that, my worst pick is Atlanta, Houston. I don't think we need to get into it too much. Nobody wants to see them. Okay? Who's going to get there, though? Cleveland and Golden State, I think, is going to be the team that get there.
At the end of the day, they're the best two teams. They're playing the best ball right now. I think that, you know, those are the guys that get us there.
All right. Well, hey, check this out. We'll be back with more Trash Talk with Legends. Stay tuned. It's going to get hot right after this.
Hey, I'm the Junkyard Dog. Hey, I'm the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, and this is my move of the day. My first move I'd like to describe is the front to left between the legs crossover. Now, like any move, there are certain elements of skill that you must have to make this move effective. You have to be able to put the ball on the ground with a hard dribble. You notice that there are two ways I use the power dribble. The first could be set up with dribbling the ball between your legs. Another variation might be a soft setup between the legs with a power crossover. It's not hard to practice your power dribbling, but it is hard to keep it interesting. An amazing way I've found to keep it interesting and build skills fast is using the 9450 Smart Basketball. The app not only counts my bounces, but it tells me how hard I'm putting the ball on the ground. It's a killer product. And that's my move of the day.
Hi, I'm Mindy Sterling, actress, and I am trash talking with legends. Woo! Send in the clones!
Frau Verbissena.
Shout out to Mindy Sterling. Send in the clothes. I love her. I love her. She's the best, man.
She's still
Hey, watch out.
Favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, trash talking with legends. I mean, we got people.
We're getting out. We're getting out there. We're
getting out there just to let people know. I mean, things are happening on our end of the street.
Check
well,
signed.
Coming back out of the break, I think it's time we need to get into a little bit of draft class.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This edition of Draft Class is brought to you by our friends at 9450, the world's first smart basketball. The 9450 basketball measures any forces applied to it, spin, acceleration, you name it. The ball is going to give you data and feedback to your device that is smart, actionable, and precise. And shout out to Jeremiah. He's still getting it in. And guess what? His left hand is improving.
Are the numbers improving?
The numbers are improving.
The numbers
he can make 1 out of 10 left hand layups.
Hey,
That's it. That's it. 5 years old, you got to get it done.
You know
Thank you, 9450.
That 10% right now is going to turn into 85 to 100 in another 2 years. So we'll make that work. We can work with that.
What are we doing this week with draft class?
Well, I mean, let's get our GM hats back on.
Come on.
And let's talk about not only who the best players are in the league right now, but who are the best players that have performed this year in the playoffs.
Well, the best thing about today's draft class.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You're not ready.
The best thing about it, let's get it right, is that today is the draft.
Yeah. We got
today's
the draft lottery.
So we won't get into it because this is live on our show. But today's the draft. So draft class, we're gonna pick our own. Right, GMs. Yeah. I'm gonna pick my team.
Off to the playoff rosters. I'll
go first.
All right, go ahead. You can go first.
My point guard, Derrick Rose.
Okay. All right.
See what I'm talking about? I'm starting
strong.
Former MVP, going hard. Plays for one of my former teams. That's why he's a brethren. He's a Chicago Blood Red Bull.
Oh man,
he's getting it done. 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. My shooting guard.
Okay.
Klay Thompson.
Splash brother number 1.
Splashing it.
Okay.
Splashing it down the street. If I have my guns and my clips, empty them out. Let them go. That's my man Klay getting it done.
All right.
20.8 a game.
Okay. All right.
Okay. At a high percentage.
Yeah, no. Very high for a shooting guard for sure.
If I'm going with my small forward.
Okay. You're getting the first pick. So
this is my first pick. Says older brother goes first. You know how it works right here.
You get the first pick.
I'm going with the king. I got to put the king on my team. I'm sorry. You can't have him.
It does get a little interesting for me now.
Yeah,
it's all right.
It's going to get a little interesting. So
it's all right.
I'm going with the king because he's, this is, obviously we have to pick people that were in the playoffs, okay? So that's just for all the people out there. All right. We got to leave the hat alone, man. Man, you know why that fell off? It's because Chicago Bulls are not light blue.
They're not in the playoffs anymore.
There it is. They've gone fishing. Zach Randolph, my power forward.
Okay, you got Zebo.
Come on, man.
That's not a bad spot.
Say it with your chest.
Another former teammate.
That's it.
Another former teammate
in New York, getting it done.
That's right.
Zebo, he's getting me 8.6 boards a game, baby. doing it big. My center, now, obviously we have offensive players.
Yeah.
We have shooters, we have point guards, we have King James who can do it all. We got power forwards who get it done in the paint. Meat and potatoes, Zach Randolph. So my center, I got to go a little bit more defense.
Okay. All right.
DeAndre Jordan.
Okay.
Now I know what you're gonna say.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna murder that.
Hack a Shaq.
You're good. You're
you
good.
know, hack a Dwight.
No, we're good.
Hey, check this out. Hack us, baby.
Okay.
Hack us. We want to get hacked.
Okay.
I will take his 2 for 10 free throws because he's shutting it down on the other end of the court.
He's 2 for 32, but it's all right. It's all right. We'll let it work.
It's all right.
We'll let it work.
DeAndre, I'm with you. Unlike some of your teammates, I'm here for you, brother.
Oh, geez.
That's how it works.
That's
right. Hey,
that's
listen.
a gunshot moment.
hey, the producers will be on. They'll be on it in a minute.
There you go.
Hey,
there
listen.
You go. We're not even gonna get into
DeAndre.
all
Okay, you want to get? Okay,
No,
okay.
That's too deep.
That's trash talking. Don't want me to get started
That's
now.
too deep. All right.
This is what the people come to see.
Okay, my team.
Hold on, wait a minute. I got to bring them up to date. I just can't let that
Okay.
ride.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So the people. Okay, let me understand. Let me explain my last statement. There's been some accusations in the locker room that during practices, there has been some talk about how long he practices his free throws by certain members of his team. Okay? That's what had happened.
We won't mention no names.
We don't need to mention names because if you're an NBA fan, you should know who these people we are speaking of are. Now, with that being said, the
There's only
reason why
12
this is
options.
so much the relevance and importance about this is the fact that now DeAndre is a free agent.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I say that there's going to be a bank account that's going to receive
Some
dividends.
some additional coins right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all the talk about, free throws and all that, hey,
It doesn't matter.
talk about his defense.
Yeah. His
and
rebounding.
his rebounding,
his
and
poster dunks.
and his high percentage shooting from the field.
70 plus percent.
70-some percent from the
that's
field goal.
stupid. No,
oh,
that's
okay.
not. That's
so
crazy.
yes,
Yeah.
no NBA player is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're gonna tell me to practice my free throws, I might say, hey man, practice your shot blocking.
Yeah.
Hey, practice.
Maybe play some defense.
Yeah, practice. Practice your rebounding.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, that's true. That's true. All right.
All right. I'll let you go now.
I'll get
I'm
into
sorry.
my picks.
I'm sorry. I had to get into that.
I will speed.
There were
through
shots
mine.
fired out there.
I'll speed
Come on.
through mine. I'll speed through mine.
Yeah, you
I'll
can't
speed
be
through mine.
throwing shots at DeAndre.
My team wins, of course.
Okay, go ahead.
I've
Go
got
ahead.
Steph Curry. I've got the reigning MVP.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
He's fresh out the gate.
My former ball boy. I usually don't pick with him, because I don't want
true.
people to be thinking I got some favoritism, but, he's had in the gym range since he was 12. So
Actually 8.
yeah, well, that was Seth. Seth has had the same. Jeez. Anyway,
Yeah.
Dell needs to start a shooting training.
He has
program.
a shooting app.
He needs.
He has a shooting. Go
Well,
to
let-
Dell Curry. I don't know the name of it, but if you Google
All right.
Dell, he
Okay.
has his company out there.
Okay.
Shout out to my teammate Dell Curry. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, all right. We don't need to really get into his numbers, but he led the entire playoffs in scoring outside of Anthony Davis. 29 points a
Right.
game, 6.6 assists, a steal and a half. He's doing his work. Jimmy Butler's my 2 guard, and
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy. He's the most improved player this year. So I got
That's
2
it.
back-to-back
Took
award
one of my
winners,
Bulls.
award winners back-to-back this year. Jimmy Butler is continuing to progress as a player. He's become a leader of that team. With Derrick Rose continuing to get hurt, this year was it was interesting to see them blend together because they both are getting better.
Okay, hold on a minute. Get the gunshots out again. All right, just so you know, just so we're because we are going up against one another. And notice I have a Chicago Bull on my team.
Okay.
Who's the point guard, and you have a Chicago Bull who's a shooting guard on your team. Well, in the locker room, because we're trash talking, I got to talk about what's going on so the people understand it and break it down.
Game 6 was a little ugly.
Game 6 was a little ugly about, shots taken, shots not taken.
Well, that's why we're on 2 different teams. We're on 2 different teams right now.
Okay,
we're going against each other.
So let me preempt.
This is shirts versus
Let me
skins.
preempt the free agent market.
Okay.
That's about to ensue. We just described the L.A. Clippers situation.
Yeah.
Well, in Chicago,
he's restricted though.
There's a similar situation.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that he is now a free agent.
Yeah.
It is restricted, but the max deals that he's being offered will cause Chicago some headaches.
With the new CBA, I think they'll be fine. They'll give him whatever he wants.
Give
him whatever he wants.
You're going to just go ahead and sign it up?
What he wants.
They're going to have to figure it out?
Figure it out.
Okay, so you know what's going to happen after that.
Hey, that's all right. Derek gets more money too. Everybody wins. Derek's still got a $90 million Adidas. He's fine. He's not crying.
He's going to be all right?
All right.
All right, let
me finish up. I got Paul Pierce at the 3.
Nice.
The Truth. He's still setting people free. We got robbed in D.C. I don't want to talk about it.
Point second.
Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin's my 4.
Nice.
He had a great playoffs this year. Even though he had some turnover issues at the end of some games, he still
stepped up.
He did well this year.
He was the Blake of
old.
Of old.
And then I got to finish it up with a center that actually can play defense and make his free throws. And
wow.
That's Marc Gasol.
Wow. That's how you feel?
Ladies and gentlemen, I win.
So we have Derrick Rose versus Steph Curry, the chef. D Rose versus Steph. And Splash Brother, Klay Thompson versus Most Improved, Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
We have LeBron versus the Truth.
Yep.
We got Zebo versus LCA, better known as Lights Camera Action. And we had Zach High Flyer versus Cement Shoes. And we're out. See you at the break.
Hey, what's up? It's Mike Hill, host of America's Pregame on Fox Sports 1, and you're trash talking with Legend. You trash talking me? You trash talking me? I'm trash talking you. No, we trash talking each other.
Mike Hill, man. Shout out to Mike Hill, man. We're getting stars all over the place. We have Fox.
We're getting there now. We're getting there.
Shout out to Mike.
We're starting to get up in the world a little bit.
Yes. Welcome back, Trash Talking with Legends. Josh and I were co-hosting and doing our thing. This is the Dog Pound. Butch, how you feeling today? Good. There it is. I feel you, Butch. I feel you, man. There it is. All right, man. It's okay. Stick your tongue. Suck your tongue in, man. Starting to look bad here. Josh, I see what you're wearing. You see I'm rocking the Georgetown polo.
Yeah. It's starting.
What are we wearing?
Well, let's get into it.
Today's What We're Wearing segment is brought to you by our proud folks at iDrink. iDrink is your provider for organic beverages that are gluten-free, non-GMO, and kosher certified to provide healthy, satisfying refreshment. I love it. This is my multivitamin water right here.
It's as delicious as water can be.
Come on. What are we wearing?
Let's start. We're going to go back and forth. We're going to give some that are nice and then some guys that missed the mark. We're going to start off with one that missed the mark, and it hurts. I got to put him on blast. But John Wall.
Whoa!
What in the world was John Wall doing?
Wow.
Game 3?
I know, Butch. I know.
Game 3.
Those are some blood red
John Wall
slacks.
had some Kool-Aid red pants on.
My goodness. Look at Ramon Sessions. He's asking himself, what's going on here?
With a two-tone jacket with no collar.
No collar. Collarless.
Thank goodness he had a plain tie. The tie actually saved it.
Was it a vest?
No. Yeah. It was a vest with sleeves.
And then they changed their mind?
It was mid-vest.
Hey, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when players get injured. They go into their closets and get confused because they forget that they're going to be on primetime television not in the courtesy and the comfort of their own home.
This was John's only turnover the whole playoffs. Like he didn't make many mistakes, but this was a mistake.
That was a mistake. But because he's John Wall, we're going to give him a pass.
That's right.
He played hurt.
Played with a broken hand.
With a broken
hand. Wrist.
Shout out to J-Dub.
He's doing a great job.
Don't worry about what we're saying about your outfit.
We're going to get there.
You knew it when you stepped out the door what you were doing.
You knew it was going to go one way or the other.
So there it is.
You either going to love it or hate it.
That's it.
Number 2.
Where's the machine gun at?
Yeah.
There it is. Let him go.
We've got LeBron James coming up next. And
now see this.
It was beautiful. And I usually don't like it when he wears his fitted suits because he's such a big guy.
This is just clean
but this was
and classy.
Nice. This was nice.
This is what a spokesman's supposed to look like.
This was nice. Black tie.
He's
got
going
his
to the
tuxedo.
bank.
Yeah.
Where's the bank account at?
He's meeting up with Jay-Z and Beyonce at a party.
He's saying
later on tonight.
We're doing the board meeting and we're going to the top shelf. We're going to sign multi-million-dollar deals.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what I like.
All right, let's go back to another person that missed the mark.
Okay.
We got Chandler Parsons coming up.
Chandler.
A tall man.
Oh, come on, man.
A tall man in a little suit. Yes, flush this look.
Did he
flush it completely?
Butch, I know. He stole Mini-Me's pants. What is going on with them highlight blue shoes he got on?
I mean, he's trying to rep the Mavericks. I get that. He's got the blue.
Is that what it is?
He's got the blue accents going, but I mean,
the
D Wade showed us a few years back that you can't be a dude wearing capris.
Are those almost short
They're
sleeves?
capris.
Too?
Yeah, and the sleeves are
now notice he's at Nickelodeon, so
I mean, I guess he was looking to get slimed, but that's bad.
Is that they
still slime people out there.
They do. Last but not least,
we've got Mr. Russell Westbrook. And I know that we've gotten on him in the past.
Let's see.
But this one is pretty nice.
This is clean. He done cleaned up his act.
In
3 different segments.
This is actually a photo shoot because he's actually become the marketing creative director for True Religion.
Hey, somebody's getting some checks.
Keep filling the bank.
Coming. Now see, look, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you do. You train your kids, go off the cuff, then you get your spokesman check, and you come back into reality.
Yeah.
This is reality.
This is beautiful.
He's selling T-shirts. He's
great.
selling jeans. All 3 of those outfits, the stylist came through.
Yep. I mean,
that's a stylist with some form right there.
I even like the glasses. He's got his patented
I love
colored
the glasses.
So
I love the glasses.
He's working it.
All right. Well, you know what? Thanks again to our friends over at Heads Music for these H6 DJ Khaled exclusives. These are the best headphones in the game.
Let's talk about the quote of the day.
Let's go.
The quote of the day today: concentration and mental toughness are the margins of victory.
Who said that?
The greatest champion of all time in NBA history.
Oh, that's got to be Bill Russell. Yes.
Bill Russell.
Shout out to Bill Russell, man.
Where can we be seen, Jerome?
Man, listen, we're growing, man. Vegas Video Network. We can be seen on CBN, Champions Basketball Network, YouTube, Roku. We are everywhere. We're doing it big. It's Trash Talking with Legends, and you're still rocking your hat. You know why? Because New York's getting the #1 pick tonight.
Oh, that's nice. There you go.
Thanks for tuning in. Be back couple weeks, maybe next week. You'll see us right here, Vegas Video Network. Dog Pound. Butch, what's up? It did. It did.